Can you see my glasses? It's funny, dude. All right. So yeah, man, we're gonna be talking some real talk, right? Okay, so obviously this filter kind of really sucks, but I'm gonna deal with it. All right. But I want to talk to you guys about some real shit, right? Because people don't really talk real, right? They kind of do, but they kind of don't, right? Half in, half out. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna set you guys up so I can sit down and chill. Yeah, that's it. Just like that. Coming closer. All right. Let's see if these shades work at night, right? Oh yeah, baby. All right, I forgot my lighter, so I can't light my candle. So boo-hoo to me. All right. This is some real talk, people. You know, we all have a voice. We all have a mouth. It just depends on sometimes when you want to use that, right? I'm going to tell you right now, I absolutely hate this filter. It's not flattering at all, right? But it's all right. We work through it. You know, I was kind of just chilling, right? Because I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of chilling. I'm in my own zone, right? I try not to pay attention to the population. Why? Because you just got too much going on. So then sometimes you absorb that, and then that's your shit that you got to deal with. It's somebody else's, right? Right. So just so we're clear on that energy zone, because I'm all about the energy, right? It's like this, man. I'm tired of this black and white shit. I really am. Not trying to get racist here. Like I said, this is just straight real talk. You can't handle it if you're not an adult enough to understand that, you know, this is the shit you probably think inside your head, but you can't say it out your mouth. Well, let me do that for you. I have no problem with that, right? Because some people or someone has to see for what things are and be able to speak that same kind of rhythm, man. People don't want to do that, and I don't get it, because you have the ability just as much as I do to say whatever you need to, as I would. Yes, sir. So I think, honestly, dude, we should eliminate the whole race deal. Because, let me break it down to you, okay? Let me break it down on how I'm thinking about this, right? For one, when I see a person of color, it don't matter if you're Asian, black, you know, all the rainbow colors, right? It don't matter. Bro, if you say hi, I'm going to say hi. Is there a color in that? No. Is there like malice or, you know, just, no. It's just as simple as saying hi. We all have that capability. It don't matter what you look like or the skin color. It's just what you got inside of you that's going to make you say hi to that person. Second of all, most black people, bro, I love you to death. I went to school with a lot of black people. I grew up in this kind of genre, we'll say. Bro, you're brown. You are brown. There are a slim picking few people that are actually black. Look at these shades, dude. These are black. Do you look like that? No, not in my eyes at least, and I know I'm not colorblind. Because that's brown. These are black. So we're already messed up in the whole perception of things. But it's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault. It's the way that the division has been led to be driven to make us all think that stupid shite. I can't even deal with that, dude. I mean, you're an adult. Don't you see that? I mean, when black people say, look at me, I'm black. No, dude, you're brown. Look at me, I got it. Well, this filter is not flattering, but I got a nice tan. I do have African roots. I'm considered black as well. But would you say that to me? Would you allow me that grace of my own ancestors? Probably not. So don't go there with me. Tired of the divide. I'm tired of these people saying, you know, the influencers on YouTube, TikTok, all these things, you know, they got all these promotions and stuff, right? I gotta swipe this thing, whatever that means. Everybody's busting in here. I love y'all, thanks. All right, let's do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, cool. Don't make me push the buttons while I'm trying to concentrate. It doesn't quite work well. I don't want to end the live. But check this out, dude. I mean, we got the Republicans, we got the Democrats, we got the blacks, we got the whites. Everything's like separate. And you know what we forget, dude? How together we all were? 1776. Trying to escape what? The British and the English rule, or, you know, the monarchy? Left Plymouth, England to come to what? Plymouth, Massachusetts? I have family that came over on the Mayflower, verified by Ancestry.com. But that don't put me in a higher perspective, even though I got that glory. So, you know, you want to be African American, that's cool, I get it, but I'm not going to be saying I'm Polish American because that's just stupid. So nobody's different than anybody else, but they try to make us see that divide and try to tell you that what? The sky ain't blue? Well, bitch, let me get into some science and I'll tell you why the sky might be blue. You know what I mean? So it's like, why do we gotta be all split up? You know, I think that we should just eliminate the race idea, cancel it right off everything, and it just should say, like, are you like an American citizen? We're not talking nationals, we're talking all this crap. Are you a citizen? And how to become a citizen? Well, either A, you're born here, or B, you came through the gates, you got checked out, patted down, and you're fine. Do the test, pass it, you're good. Whatever the rules are for that to make it right legally, that's cool, bro. I have no problem with that. But the swamping of the borders and letting all these people come in like the Venezuelans gangs, dude, like, we don't need that. We got our own problems. Look at who we're trying to deal with being president. Shut your mouth. So, people, you gotta listen. Don't think about the division. Think about why. Think about the why. See, bro, we always got to get to the root of things. People just, they cut the grass. Boom, okay, there's a dandelion. Boom, mow it over. It's gone, right? For the minute. But that bitch is deep in the roots in the ground of your grass in your front yard. And now, 2 days later, that's spouting up a whole new deal. Cut it at the root. And the root is the division between me and you. Whether you're Chinese, you're black, you're Asian, whatever, whoever you are, we all love each other. That's how it's supposed to be. Straight up. Because without you, there's no me. Without no me, there's no you. Adam and Eve. So don't forget this stuff, man. When you gotta get to that aggression and that anger or whatever you feel, which I'm never denying, but you better put yourself in check on how far you want to go feeling on somebody. Somebody's got to be real. And I can't sit here and just, you know, okay, dude, like, that's totally cool, man. Like, it just doesn't float with me unless it's the real deal. And if you can't spit the truth and say that you look at yourself and you say who you are, oh, that's who you are. The fairy tales and the putting the spins on things and the deception and betrayal, all these side tricks, bro. Like, come on, you want 2 pieces with that? Boom, boom. I can't. It's just, some people are so evolved that it's just a headache all day long. Listening to actually the feeble attempts to try to keep control. But some are dramatic. Poor people in North Carolina, bro. I mean, the mountain people, they're pretty rugged, right? But you seeing those clips on TikToks, YouTube, wherever you choose to partake. Bro, I don't give a shit. I mean, I live in Texas, man, and when they say flash flood, it's flash flood because turn around, don't drown. That's how we do it. Thanks, Abbott. Love you. Bro, that water coming down from the mountains like that was like quicker than the Titanic sank in like half a day. Something like that. I don't even know what I'm saying, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Can you imagine being in your house and watching all that water come rushing down and smash your house into pieces and take it away? Never mind all the bodies that are missing. And the divide is what? The FEMA. That's the help that we're supposed to be giving to these people. But guess where FEMA's at, bro? FEMA's helping all the immigrants that aren't even allowed because they didn't come in legally. Plus, they didn't even offer any kind of contribution of paying taxes and blah 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 blue to get that piece of the pie, bro. So when Kamala Harris gets on there and says that the idea of the American dream is now gone, well, bitch, she ain't lying. I did a lot of research on Biden's executive orders. Bro, they planned on these open borders from the executive order. That was their intent. It's not the situations we got to think about, people. It's the mentalities of these people. If you know that there's like gangs that are going to come in here, terrorists, whatever, and you have no delusion of grandeur to say there could be something that might be a problem, if it's this wide open, like spread your legs, America, we're going to take you good. Can't. 9/11, all these other things that we had to, Pearl Harbor. I mean, if we're going to be the best country that we could be, because we can be, because we are. Stop this divide, dude. I'm white, but I have black roots. I went to an all-black school. What you talking about, homie? Should I recite the whole NWA record of Straight Outta Compton for you? Because I have no problem with that. I was called vanilla in high school. What you mean? So let's get out of that bubble. That grossness of keeping you in the box. Because I, my friends, don't like to be in no box. So you gotta get with it. Pull your pants up. Tighten them belt straps. The boost laces, whatever. Get yourself together and think beyond the box of the immediate threat of the immediate slap in the face of that immediate insult and get to the roots. Because once you do that, my friends, then you have no more problem. I mean, example. My kids were young, right? I have some daughters, right? They're beautiful. I love them. Shout out to y'all. Dude. My kids were so famous for leaving their shoes God knows where. You got one at the front door and you got one somewhere in a 4-bedroom house under a bed, whatever, right? It's like 2 minutes before the bus. Hair's brushed, dressed, ready to go, boom, boom, boom. Where's your shoes? Well, here's one, and then it's like a 10-minute panic with a 2-minute bus ride coming in to pick up. And, through the frustration, through the aggravation of the whatever, cursing, slamming doors, where's your shoe, whatever you go through, you eventually get it. Put the shoe on, boom, and you made it within a minute. So all that hooting and hollering during that time seemed like an eternity. But it was really 1 minute. To find the other shoe, put them on, and get your ass out the door, because that ain't driving you to school when the bus is here. Word. You know what I mean? And we all have those moments. We all have that kind of ability. That ability to see past the moments of the aggravation to get right to the glory of having that shoe on and your ass is on the bus. Hey, I'm an Army dad, dude. We got to do it right. You know what I mean? So it was like that, right? But if you just applied yourself in a better manner of, not that you're not incapable, but something you're not aware of just doing that little flip. And what I mean by that little flip, bro, it's just like this. Dude, okay, if you slam your finger in the car door, right? Ooh, dude, that hurts. I've done it many times, right? Check this out. And you're going to be kicking the shit out of that car. Here's what I mean about getting out that box. Sure, that's the immediate, but bro, whose fault was it? It was yours because you shut the door on your own damn finger. So when you see it that way, meaning outside the immediate trauma, to see the bigger picture, which would be the root of what I'm talking about, bro, you're gonna be laughing at yourself and be like, I'm a stupid son of a bitch for slamming my own finger in the door. But here I was ready to thrash that car because why? Fucking car. I can't with that. This is the life we live in, my friends. This is the idea that drink your water, my friends. You need it. And I don't know about that. It might not last, so just get it while you got it. But check it out. Like, see, it's just that easy. It's that easy. And when you have that mentality of that thinking, then when you escalate to a higher sense of responsibility or even event situations, people, places, things, it doesn't change. The events, the situations, the people, the places, the things might change. They might get harder. They might get easier. It doesn't matter. If you have that core of that damn car, dude, look at what it did to my finger. But you know what? I'm going to tell you the story of who slammed the door on my own finger. You could take that to every situation in life. Paying bills, to voting, to like politics, to like all these different levels of society. And you could do it. But some people get stuck in that divide. The poor, the rich, the good, the bad, the black, the white, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. Raw! Dude, that just trips me out. It just takes too much energy away from us. But honestly, if I'm going to talk about that energy shit, y'all Democrats and all y'all little reptilians that whatever you try to do, bro, you're extra. Okay? You're extra. Way too extra. The catfishing, all these other... I mean, if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, when you are a certain type of energy, because it's all about energy, you get recognized, right? It's what we call auras. Some people can recognize it. Some people can see it, feel it. You know, it's just different ways for different people. But seriously, your cells smash together and do all these weird things inside of you, which that mechanical, physical effort of the cells doing this, it creates electricity. So therefore, with all the cells in your body, you're electric. Tell me if you're not going to go touch a 1970s TV with the antennas, and you touch that bitch, just go, and the static stops, because you're an antenna. It's the energy, right? So we can absorb that negative energy and be the static. That's the divide. That's that, you're black and I'm white. It just don't work. Dude, like you got a PhD and you got all this and I just graduated high school. So what's the difference when you're talking about the color or the efficiency of the person? the capabilities and the skills. What you can bring to the table. Like, straight up. That's why I don't like this whole divide, dude. We just gotta stop it. I mean, I would be all for a woman president if she was on point. No offense, women. Not saying y'all aren't. But the ones that are trying to do it aren't. I'm just saying. And, you know, we've had other incidents with even males being just as blockheaded and deceptive. But see, I'm going to get into that spiritual stuff real quick for you, because you know why? We got to include the spirit. That's your inside of you. That's your intuition. That's that whole, ooh, someone's talking to me. Am I a fucking shrink that, well, actually, somebody that needs a shrink? Probably not. As you're learning who that inner voice is, and that's your soul. That's your higher self, bro. So not only do certain places, peoples, and things try to get you to be divided between the colors, right? They also try to divide you from your own inner self. Now we're talking about spiritual warfare. We're talking about witchcraft. We're talking about all these crazy things that really exist, bro. Because at least one person in this life has seen a ghost, or believes in that paranormal, or knows about the spirit, or knows how demons work. Straight up, man. So the divide is not only on the physical between the black and the white, yo, but if Michael Jackson can put it together for us and make it fucking badass, he was just telling us, man, it don't matter if you're this or this. Together, we can be this. We can be this. You know, we can be that. And if you believe in God, you know God is love. So, let's put a little love into this, right? Let's love the person that has the PhD who happens to be black and you don't, because you just graduated high school. Who cares? How much can you learn off that person? Probably a whole bunch of shit. But if you put yourself in that spot, it's up to you and what you say to make it happen. I'm telling you. And if you just put on these shades at night, you're not going to see nothing but all that. So black, white, gray, Chinese, whatever, it don't matter. You're only going to see this color. So that's the blinders. That's the focus. That's the, I'm going to look past the divide, the color, and see the person for what they are and what they can offer. And imagine how things would just be so much more amazing. On that unity sense, meaning, dude, I know you're white. I got a good tan. But I'm of African descent. And I tell the homies that, they be laughing at me. I be like looking at Snoop Dogg, be like, what you talking about, homie? You don't want to mess with my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. So we got to get out of that mode of just that that outer perception. And we got to get into that person. Who are you? Where you come from? What you could do? Like, you know, I was looking at Uncle Buck the other day. That's a great movie, by the way. If you're like an 80s fan, like I'm a retard about that. And I'll say that because my brother actually was. So, don't even try to put me on no pedestal about correction. Because when you're real, you can say things real. Because you are who you are to be what you are to be. And the first thing we got is our voice. You might see somebody coming at you in the woods, but you don't know who they are until they say, hey. True that. I suggest lemons. Limes are okay in your water, but little tangy. But this divide, dude, we gotta get rid of this. We gotta get rid of this like it's a parasite. And I'm not trying to blame any specific person or side that wanted to say how it actually was instigated. Because we all know, man. But it's not the point. The point is you are made of the breath of God, just like I am. You have a spirit, just like I do. My spirit might be a little more advanced than yours. Your physical self might be advanced more than mine. Does that matter? Really? No. So take that out the box. Throw it away. See what makes a person tick. Listen to their words. See their actions. But never judge the actions by the words that you don't know. Because you'll fail every time. And that's some of that trickery of the divide. It's all this semantics, a play on words. And that makes me want to vomit. Because people are so trying to be nice. Fucking naive, dumb, absolutely stupid to hear some things that have been said or even been shown. Like, let me put this on you. I don't know if you are even aware of this, but it just makes me so, it makes my skin crawl that y'all allow this. During the VP debate, Tim Walz, who is Kamala Harris's VP, said on TV in front of millions of people that he was friends with school shooters. Now, if you have kids, you should be already throwing up right now. But if you don't and you want kids, well, you know, hey, whoa, that should leave something on you to make you feel that this guy's mentality, spoken verbally, seen visually, is grotesque. But people won't see that out of the box shit and realize that what is before them is a complete train wreck. Trailer trash. Bro, I go to Torchy's Tacos. Best place of tacos you could ever get in your life. What do I get? I get the trailer trash loaded. They have the Republican and Democrat tacos. Amazing, right? But you know what I mean? Dude, I like had diarrhea, vomited. I think I had a seizure, and I probably should have called the paramedics, but that was okay because hearing that, I'm friends with school shooters. We just had an assassination attempt on Trump, and this dude, the VP for Kamala Harris, is trying to say that he's friends with school shooters. Yeah, you know what I mean? And people are switched off to that because they don't know how to take that, process it, and verbalize their truth. Because a lot of y'all heard that and was like, ooh, you felt it way down here. It was like, oh, but you didn't say nothing. I'm not faulting you. It's just that there's a very critical moment. Like when two atoms smash together. Hear you, CERN. Stop with your portals. Two atoms smashing together. At that moment of impact, of the, ooh, I feel that's not right. People don't react into the way the truth should be to say, that ain't right. And they back it down. So now you're going to be in a loop of that, of karmic cycles. Because you're not allowing yourself to develop here and here to be there. And And we all want to be a bigger, better, badder ass person, don't we? We all want to Bugatti and be whipping it and then just crash in the rain because we're stupid. You know? Think outside the box. I don't care if you're black. I mean, honestly, like, some of the black women are just, come here, you know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be just on the judgment. Because judging anybody is not your job. And you know that. So why you do it, I don't know. You gotta fix that for yourself. And I'm here to say that fixing that would be seeing outside the box. Just because this person is of a different color, well, they have a PhD, and I went to high school, so they're obviously a little bit more intelligent than I would be. So now who's in the box over here, right? And we'll never get to know that and put our own egos in check. That's what it is, bro. Put your ego in the closet. We don't need that. That's what's making the divide. That's what's making all this crazy shit happen. Throw it away. Live in your heart. Live with love. Live in the spirit. Live with your intuition to say, I'm going to allow my faith. What is faith? I feel... Bro, I got to take a time out. This is tripping me out with this filter shit because it's kind of new to me, right? But it's kind of cool because sometimes I look like I'm like Stevie Wonder, but white, but I have black ancestry, so a little parody, right? A little funny joke. Anyways, dude, come on over here. You know, you're like you're like the Irish Spring of people, right? But you hear like, I don't know, 50 Cent in the club and you're like, doing your dishes, right? Where is the color with that? Tell me. Hey, bro, if you ain't no like double dark chocolate and sitting there hearing some kind of Hank Williams Sr., I'm so lonely I could die. Come on, bro, that hits your soul. Where's the color in that? There ain't none. So then it's your fault for allowing that division. And you compartmentalizing your sections of how you're going to allow that. Can't. That almost makes you just as bad as the people that try to divide us. Because if you accept a division but only split it up to how it suits you, get out of here with that. We ain't got time for that. You know, people are like, the moon's gone, the world's going to be over. All these crazy TikToks of fear and phobia and all this is disgusting. Disgusting. Especially the catfish, and that's even worse. Like, bait me on my weaknesses, that's cool, but you know what? I don't think you really want to see how weak that I am. That's you. In the idea of getting out of the box. There ain't no color, man, except for this. This is like green. I mean, I guess we're having some kind of alien shit come around and the second moon. I didn't say second moon. Whatever, dude. But don't forget, there's like holograms and there's all these tricking things that make you see differently, which is to cause the divide. Some people think there's aliens, some people think there's not. Some people believe in God, some people don't. Tired of all that. You know there's a God. How are you made? In the image and in the likeness. Stop with your nonsense. The science that has proved the reality of God is just heartfelt and there. So if you choose to know that is there as information, but you don't live in that spirit of it, you're going to always be in the divide. And the people that are in the divide right now, in this time, they're getting like thrown off the cliff, kind of like the pigs. If you know the pigs I'm talking about, it was when Jesus went and there was a a demon-possessed dude that was chained because the town was like, you're crazy, dude, we're locking you up. Put him in chains because he was possessed by many demons. So when Jesus came to him, he said, what's your name? He said, I am Legion. That means I am many of the demons. So then they obviously knew they was Jesus Christ and said, please, let us go in the pigs. Because what we have to reckon with, our death is the easy way out. So Jesus allowed that. Boom, that demons went on to those pigs and they jumped off the cliff. That is a dramatic scenario of eliminating the divide. If you have faith that you can graduate high school, if you have faith you can graduate nursing school, if you have faith you can be the President of the United States, on your will of God, your faith will provide for you. And you will become the things that you set out to be. And dude, can we just all stop with dividing already? Can we like multiply over here? Okay, I'm tired of being in math class with the division. I want to like go back to math, multiplication, because there's some things that I missed. I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this. This is kind of, I wear dark glasses at night. Real talk, bro. Because it is time for that realization of real talk. Because I'm tired of all the other bullshit talk that ain't even real. Think about that. Put that in your hat. Thanks for y'all being out here. Really appreciate it. I try not to get out of it too much because, I had the hecklers and dealing with all that stuff and the hackers. And it's difficult being this real and dealing with the consequences because that shit is very aggravating. Anyways, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Thanks.